But if you don't want to get that involved, a much simpler thing, the moment you are aware you are being robbed, throw up on your money.
For 3 decades, Johnny Carson's Tonight Show was the ultimate stage where absolute television chaos was unleashed.
Because we're more menacing. We are. See, we have a different rhythm to us. We see somebody that look suspicious, we just walk over to the guy and say, "Excuse me, man, you crowding Mr. President."
When you put the most brilliant, unhinged minds on one famous couch, pure, unpredictable madness naturally follows.
Charles, no.
Turned into comedic gold, nothing was off limits.
Hey, I don't get no respect from anyone. When I bought some rat poison, the girl asked me, "Shall I wrap it up? You're gonna eat it here." I tell you, I don't get a break with nothing. I can't take it no more.
Get ready for the ultimate countdown as we revisit the most insane guest appearances in late-night history. 1. The greatest late-night debut, Robin Williams' brilliant physical comedy. During his youthful Tonight Show debut, Robin Williams showcased spectacular physical comedy skills.
Believe that comedy can heal you.
Comedy impression. All comedians do impressions, but this is one you don't see very often. This is my impression of the...
Moment of pure anti-comedy ahead.
I have a lot of good ideas, actually. Take mugging. That's a problem, right? Getting robbed. The Adventures of Harry Man.
If a romantic confession seems inappropriate, an upcoming earnest public service announcement makes the situation weirder.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can smell with my arm that my time is just about up, so I'm going to beg off now, and, well, you've been a great audience, really. I wish I could take every one of you home with me tonight, because I'm really horny. So, always remember one thing. If you travel around by car in this beautiful country of ours, always take a litter bag in your car, because it doesn't take up much room, and if it gets full, you can just toss it out the window.
His stand-up routine finished, the deadpan genius produces exaggerated vocal sound effects to end the segment.
The mic in there?
You want to download it?
Yeah, you really have to have it in the throat to get this. Well, I woke up this morning and had a bowl of cornflakes. Then I went down and started up the car. Then a motorcycle gang charged up. But fortunately, the atom bomb went off.
What's that?
I can do any sound.
Yeah, you actually.
Right. 4. Johnny Carson gets roasted as an aggressive Don Rickles takes over. After his initial brutal assault, Don Rickles targets another television veteran with sheer disrespect crosshairs. This aggressive guest insults the famous host about a recent home invasion. In his current performance fee, the legendary comedian describes a bizarre relationship with his front row audience. What makes his success fascinating is an upcoming hilarious reflection about terrible past strip club invasion complete. This ruthless humorist concludes our 4th segment with absolute chaotic perfection. 5. Johnny Carson in tears as Rodney Dangerfield shares his hilarious life. In our fifth segment, Rodney Dangerfield shares a hilarious medical evaluation to establish his self-deprecating humor.
Last week I saw my doctor. I told him, Doc, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect. The kid, last week, nothing went right. I bought a Japanese car. I turned on the radio. I don't understand a word they're saying.
Proving his profound physical ugliness, this unfortunate comedian describes an embarrassing interaction with local law enforcement next.
You kid, I know I'm ugly. I stuck my head out the window, got arrested for mooning. When I was a kid, I had plenty of pimples, too. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face.
To illustrate his terrible marriage, our sweating guest explains a bizarre gift from his cruel spouse.
My wife, she drives me nuts. I took up skydiving. She bought me a parachute that opens on impact. Yeah, well, my wife, you can't be nice. The other night I asked her, I said, what's your wildest sexual fantasy? She told me if I got my own apartment.
How a store clerk handles his pest control purchase provides another classic moment of pure disrespect ahead.
I don't get no respect from anyone. Well, I bought some rat poison. The girl asked me, shall I wrap it up? You're going to eat it here. I tell you, I don't get a break with nothing. I can't take it no more. What do you say we bust up this joint, huh?
Because romance seems impossible, the tragic husband reveals a humiliating automotive bedroom fantasy from his wife.
My wife, are you kidding? She had a mirror put in over our bed. Yeah, she told me she likes to watch herself laugh. Well, last night she told me she wants to have sex in the back seat of the car and she wants me to drive.
His marital complaints exhausted, the nervous star finishes the segment with a confusing drug consumption story.
No, I tried marijuana just once. Just once. I didn't know what I was doing. I was on cocaine, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're on cocaine? You don't know what you're doing. You kidding? I was in a restaurant. I tried to snort the sugar off my cornflakes. I don't know what I was doing there. Now, drugs are bad. They're bad for your health. You know that. Very bad. How to important your health, you know?
your health?
6. The greatest intellectual comedy. George Carlin mocks society on The Tonight Show.
Thank you, though, for that. Showing the album on a show like this is, all...
Does that really help?
Pardon me?
Really help when you hold up the album and do that?
Yeah, this show, in fact, is known more so than any of the others that there have been and have gone away to.
I think it's because of the way I hold the album.
Could be.
Some of the fellows say, here it is, and other guys get to do this, but I hold an album nicely.
You do.
And I think that probably has more to do with anything else. The way I hold it. The album's, of course,
shining directly on it is often good, too, so that at home they're like that.
That's right. You want to get the key light, so they...
After some cheerful album promotion, George Carlin addresses a recent ridiculous legal situation regarding basic language.
Right.
You allegedly,
Yes.
let me put it that way, used some words in your act which brought about a bust, saying that you were... what was the technical language in the...
Oh, it was disorderly conduct - profanity, as opposed, I guess, to disorderly conduct drunk, disorderly conduct something else. The state didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to prosecute it because you're covered by the First Amendment in freedom of speech. The city did, however, follow. There was one policeman at this summer fest. There were about anywhere from 35 to 55,000 people present.
Defending his controversial material, the outspoken comedian compares his stage vocabulary with standard military combat dialogue next.
Language taboos.
Right.
And I use the words, of course.
Basically, the words are having to do with various, usually terms, euphemistic terms for sexual intercourse or certain objects or parts of the body, and etc. That's
Right.
basically what it is, which
That's
everybody uses more or less. I shouldn't say everybody, then I'll probably get letters saying, we never use that
Well,
language.
I
Or
told
we're
the
endorsing it.
policeman- I told the policeman that night, our Our fighting men have used these words for years and years.
And when they stop using them, they ain't fighting.
To lighten the mood, our rebellious guest analyzes bizarre contradictions within common, everyday supermarket meat advertising.
My job involves words. We were talking about words mostly. I really love them and became fond of them very early in life. They fool you. They're fun. One of my favorite words, as I've mentioned to you before, is you hear it in commercials: semi-boneless ham. There are certain words I can't understand. How can something be semi-boneless? It either has a bone or it doesn't, and it's boneless. And then there's boned chicken. It's boned? Yes, there are no bones in it. What do you mean? It's boned? If you would bone something, no, that's not right.
What makes his observation brilliant is an impending, accurate description of an awkward pedestrian encounter.
There are some things for which there are no words. When you're walking on a busy street and you walk almost into someone and you both decide to correct 3 times in a row the wrong way and you do this thing with each other, there's no name for that. If you tell your friend you did that, I just met a guy and we went like this, no name for that.
Because regular vocabulary remains inadequate, the intellectual performer expresses severe frustration about a famous childhood nursery rhyme.
The name George is a hard name to grow up with. Everyone's always singing that dumb song to you. Georgie Porgy. No other guy's name, no other person's name had a dumb song all the time. 37 times a day. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry. What do you mean, made them cry? Why would they cry, man? When the boys come out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Oh, man. George, let George do it. All those dopes in the commercials, ring around, George! Bad name, you have to grow away from it.
His own name criticized, this fearless humorist creates absolute religious chaos with one hilarious hypothetical scenario.
Jesus Christ, it just seems that way. And I often wonder if he had had a different last name, another Jewish name, Bloom. If he had been Jesus Bloom, how different things would have been. First of all, Christians would have been bloomers. Really. And people wouldn't have taken them seriously. You know, one of the bloomers are here. Get the bloomers out of here. You'd have Texas Bloomer University and Young Men's Bloomer Association. And in August, people would say, Bloom, it's hot.
7. Johnny Carson cannot stop laughing at a 20-year-old Eddie Murphy. With absolute confidence, Eddie Murphy begins his phenomenal television debut by mocking standard male underwear catalogs.
You ever see those guys modeling clothes in catalog? Ever see those guys doing the same thing in their suit? Every time I put on the suit, I gotta go like this. I was just outside, standing in the front going. You know? Anybody ever see those guys that model their underwear in these books? And they smile while they're doing it, they stand out there going. Did you notice these guys never have no bulge? Did you ever check that out? And they're standing there in front of millions of people.
Switching to family matters, this young star invents a hilarious childhood background involving famous breakfast foods.
You know how most people name after their father? Me and Farina was named after our father's favorite breakfast. Buckwheat and Farina. My mama named all the kids after cereal, man. That's my little sister over there. Her name's Shredded Wheat. Yeah, and those are my twin brothers over there, Quisp and Quake, right there. And that's my littlest brother right there. He's a little slower than everybody else. His name is Special K.
To intimidate potential assassins, the confident guest proposes a brilliant new security strategy for the president.
I'm gonna quit show business. Making my announcement, I'm gonna become a Secret Service man. It's the truth, because they have no black Secret Service men. And we would make better Secret Servicemen than white people, truthfully. Because we're more menacing. We are. See, we have a different rhythm to us. We see somebody that looks suspicious, we just walk over to the guy and say, excuse me, man,
What makes his political ambition incredible is an upcoming flawless demonstration of urban presidential speech.
Then I'm gonna run for president, because we haven't had any black presidents lately either, have we? Somebody black should run. It'd be different. There's nothing to lose. It'd be fun, man. It can't get no worse than it's been the past 100 years. I figured, why not take the risk? Everybody's afraid to run, though, because they know that even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You know, you have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans, as the president up here.
Because modern automotive technology fascinates him, our energetic comedian describes a ridiculous romantic strategy involving automobiles.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna quit the business. I'm having fun. I bought a new car recently. I ain't gonna say what kind of car it is, but in 82, the cars talk. Did you know that anybody get a new car recently? The cars speak to you. If you leave your lights on, the car will say, ding, lights are on. And that's bad, man. I leave my lights on purpose when I take a girl out. I get out the car say, lights are on. The girl says, did your car say something? I say, yeah, it did.
His vehicle purchased from a specific neighborhood, the brilliant performer reveals a harsh mechanical warning next.
But I bought my car from like a black dealer, so it got a different rhythm to it. You leave your lights on, the car say, hey man, you left your lights on. I said the lights is on, man. Damn, what, you blind and deaf?
8. Johnny Carson welcomes Richard Pryor in a hilarious post-accident interview. Following his horrific accident, Richard Pryor makes a triumphant television return wearing a bizarre nautical outfit.
Good night. Good night. Come back here. And also, I probably should mention the first black admiral in the United States Navy. Welcome back to the world, my friend.
Thank you.
They all mean it, you know.
Discussing his hospital stay, the surviving legend finds dark humor in broadcasted rumors about his own demise.
You're going to make it.
I watched myself on TV. They said I was going to die. I had a TV in my room, and I hit the button, and I turned it on, and they said, Richard Pryor's dying.
That ain't the happy news, is it, you want to hear?
I said, oh, my God. I hope I die before the 11 o'clock.
Don't need that again, huh?
To describe the initial shock, our resilient guest visualizes an impossible athletic achievement during the emergency.
It was something. I was in the hospital. It was funny. When I got to the hospital, I damn near ran to the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that, seriously, I have Olympic records coming.
You got
Because I was running so fast, Johnny, I ended up running with myself. I was actually running beside myself, talking about pace. Because I was trying to get help.
Yeah.
And I got to the hospital, and I was just hysterical. You know, you get what they call shock.
Yeah.
How this patient endures severe burn treatment becomes a hilarious misunderstanding about basic medical requests.
For about 5 weeks, I was in the hospital, and finally one day a nurse said to me, why don't you ask for something for the pain? I said, what? He said, all you have to do is ask. I said, wait a minute, man, I've been here 5 weeks talking about ooh and ah, and all I had to do was ask? They said, yeah, and I had them shoot me up for 6 more weeks.
Because extreme trauma demands spiritual intervention, the grateful survivor admits ignoring financial institutions during the blaze.
Because when that fire jumped on my, all I could think about was life. I did. I screamed for God and the Son of God, the Mother of God, everybody. I was trying all religious symbols I could think of. I was trying to call. You know what I mean? I didn't call the Bank of America once.
Right to the top.
If surviving fire seems tough, a subsequent solo aviation lesson provides another terrifying brush with death.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
And the first time you take off the ground and you look over, and the instructor is not there.
That's right.
And you got to bring that thing back.
That's the point where you say, and I got to land. See, the taking off wasn't so bad, but you say, oh, I got to remember all that stuff he taught me about this landing. Mm-hmm. I landed like this the first time.
Yeah.
But I landed, I got down.
We all did the same thing.
Yeah, but over in the Y is fun because you can just crash in the water.
His incredible comeback complete, the ultimate comedy survivor finishes our countdown with unmatched grace and humor. 9. The ultimate dark comedy, Richard Pryor's legendary brutal interview. In this special 9th segment, Richard Pryor mocks network television programming during a tense couch interview.
Dog!
Yeah. I wish I had a special on tomorrow night, too. So we could all get going like at 8 o'clock and go right through until 11:30. You guys got the network locked up tomorrow night.
We have?
Sure.
Yeah.
You at 9, him at 10?
Yeah, that's good, huh?
We're up against the archeries, so who cares, you know?
Did you have any...
They're having Chinese and Indian on the other stations.
Chinese and Indians?
Yes, this is a white-black network, and they're moving over in Chinese
I
and
see.
Indians. And they have pilgrims and midgets on one.
To balance it out.
Discussing his recent California divorce, the ruthless comedian describes another hilarious courtroom panic attack.
You married?
Huh? Don't say that to me, please.
What?
I was married here in California.
Yeah.
They kill you here.
So,
When they get ready to leave, they take you right to court. Oh, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. My ex-wife went to court. She looked like a 12-year-old girl. I didn't even know who she was. She walked in court. I started crying just looking at her because I knew I was going to penitentiary or something. You know.
To complain about shared wealth, the angry ex-husband explains terrible timing regarding legal summons.
that is... we have in California, in case some of the states don't know it, a community property law.
Yes.
Which means that once the spouses decide to live separately, the husband gets to visit the hassock about once a week. And that's about as far
You know
as it
what,
goes.
though? It's so interesting. I think it's fair that the women get, the money. I really do. But I think, though, what's interesting is that she never wanted no money when I was poor. You know what I mean? She waited till I started making money and working, and my head was clear, and she started sending me little summons. I'd come out of the building. Hi, bro. Here's the summons.
How this brave performer describes studio demographics creates a classic comedic observation.
Well, can you tell us anything about it, or just
About
say
what?
About your special?
Oh, it's about funny, and it's about people laughing, and we worked and had a beautiful time. It was 9,000 black people here at NBC, and only 3 white people died, and it was just a wonderful experience to have it happen. It was great because the people in the hall go, "There's a lot of black people."
Because polite television manners seem boring, our blunt guest insults his fellow couch companion without hesitation.
May I say that I have seen Richard's special?
No, you may not say that.
Okay. I'm very sorry.
That's correct.
In fact, though, that I have seen it, and it's hilarious. It's not quite as funny as mine, but it's really very funny. No, it's very funny. It's very funny.
Have you seen Chevy's special?
I don't like Chevy.
If roasting strangers seems harsh, an upcoming brutal joke about his own son proves worse.
Yeah, I'm going back Friday
Yeah.
to see my son in a talent show and spend Mother's Day with my grandmother.
Is he talented? Your
My son? No, he has no talent whatsoever. But you have to go and watch him and encourage him. He's a wonderful son.
What is he doing in the show?
He yodels and
He's a hooker.
throws. Huh? What was it you said?
I didn't say nothing, man. Nothing. I just said...
His merciless attitude established, the sharp icon ends this bonus segment addressing tragic urban stereotypes.
You gonna make another picture?
Yes, starting in May in Detroit. I'll be in Detroit and I'll be jogging in the morning, please. Me and Rashawn, 2 black men, will be jogging. We're not robbing anything, please. Don't shoot us accidentally as we're jogging in the streets of Detroit. You have to announce these things.
Why are you...
10. Johnny Carson in stitches as Mel Brooks shares his hilarious story. In our final segment, Mel Brooks reviews ancient television photographs to examine his accelerated physical aging. The comedy legend explains a bizarre prehistoric origin for modern golf. To recall his rough childhood, this master storyteller describes elaborate retail store thefts during toy demonstrations. Studio encounters excite him. Our energetic guest details an awkward cafeteria meal with conversational brilliance. And there you have it, the most insane and unpredictable moments in the history of The Tonight Show. From bizarre physical comedy and ruthless insults to deeply emotional comebacks, Johnny Carson truly survived it all. If you enjoyed this pure television madness, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment your favorite moment below. See you next time.